coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me.
following is a live presentation of TPC Sports. The following is a live presentation.
I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get
The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dallas for tonight's game between the Dallas Stars and the St. Louis Blues. I bring in my co-commentator today on the color booth is the Meter. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Really excited for this matchup, Nitro.
All right, so Dallas starts with the puck in their own zone. Here's Tyler Sagan, brots it out, but it's intercepted by the Blues, and they will reclaim it. It is back in over the line, looking for a drive, not able to get it just yet, and out comes Dallas, but intercepted at the blue line is the Blues. Back in front we go, and now Dallas controls the own zone, regrouping here, trying to get a shot on goal. There's a shot, quick save made by Tim Allen. The rebound is a shot, and actually, I apologize, it is Binghamton in the net tonight.
Are you sure the tool man's not standing in between the pipes?
I am 100% sure now. All right, face off to the right of Binghamton, and it is won by the Stars. Looking for a shot, and it's deflected to the corner and wide, and it is skated out by the St. Louis Blues and all the way down, but will not be an icing. And Dallas trying to get it out, but St. Louis is.
It's bouncing all over the ice. Nobody has direct control. Some missed pickups, some missed passes. I'm excited to see these guys start to settle down and get this puck under control.
All right, face-off is won by the Stars. They've done a good job of that here, but St. Louis intercepts and done with a shot and a save by Bishop.
Now, Nitro, this is week 1. This is the first round one of the inaugural TPCHL tournament, the Tornado Tournament, to decide who will be the TPC Tornado Players Champion. And that, of course, is a lineal title that will be defended every week during the regular season. So really exciting here for our first tournament, single elimination, and both these guys new to the league, the Stars and the Blues, some expansion teams into Season 2.
Wow, that's awesome. Looking forward to seeing how that goes out. And the Stars do control out of their own zone. And we also would like to welcome all of our viewers on Facebook tonight. And there's a third pass in Binghamton with the save on the glove, and he covered.
If you're on Facebook just scrolling past and you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button right now. You are not going to regret it. We have football and hockey. We're just starting Season 2 and we are deep into Season 7 right now of football. So lots of sports to watch, and we're doing live commentary coverage all the time. So stay tuned and hit that like button.
All right, so the Stars backing over the line, looking for a chance, not able to get into Binghamton. And here is Falkland. Falkland out to his offense and then trying to get it free. To the corner goes and Bishop with a save, and he had to back up. It was so hard. That's like an Al McKinnon shot him.
A very good shot on, but good control by the keeper to hold on to that puck and force this face-off in the defensive zone.
All right, the face-off is won by the Stars. I dated myself a little bit with that Al McKinnon reference. And the Stars control at the blue line. Looking for a shot. That's deflected by a couple players to the boards. And here is the Blues skating it out now. And here's Shiflin. Shiflin trying to get it high. He's at the corner, looks at the circle, and it's skated out. And now it's a race to the puck. Binghamton decides to not go after it, but the Blues control. We are at the halfway point of the first period here. And there's a shot, and it's saved by Binghamton. And he'll cover.
A good take there. And I'm seeing a lot of possession, holding on to the puck, and not a lot of hitting. I'm really surprised. I think if either of these teams really starts getting physical, they're going to cause a lot of turnovers here in their favor.
Absolutely. Here's O'Neal skating it out now for the St. Louis Blues, but the Stars right back in the line, and a shot. That's, oh, it goes in the net! The Stars strike first, 1-0.
A little wrist shot right into the pads, and he just loses track of it. I think he's got a little bit of a backdrift trying to stop that shot, and before he knows it, it's just in the back of the net. I think he kicked it in on himself. Really, really frustrating for a goalie when you're in a position like that. But that's why I personally say a shot on net is a good end to any play. Put it on net, you never know what'll happen.
Absolutely. He starts right big in, and a shot goes wide. Back to the point it goes. Big shot. Oh, and it's lost. And here comes the breakaway for the St. Louis Blues. Look at the tie. 1-on-1. Save made by Bishop. Rebound is controlled by the Blues. And now back to the Stars. And they skated another line, but controlled right back on the Blues. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal at the corner back to Sanford's another shot. Blocker save by Bishop. And it's skated out by the Stars, rather. Here's a shot and a blocker save by Binghamton on the other side. Now we have some back and forth action going. And now here come the Blues right back the other way, 1-on-2 in the midst of a change. So the Stars will have the easy out. And here is the Stars controlling, and they are trying to get it free, and Perry is in there as well. Shot on goal, shot saved, and there's a rebound there. Green trying to get it out, does. And the St. Louis Blues control. In a change again with the 1-on-3 for the Stars. Now here comes Quano. Quano, a shot and a save by Binghamton, and he'll cover with 4:37 to go. 1-0 Dallas.
Really good stick work by the Stars right now. They're poking, they're stick lifting. I'm really impressed by that, and I'm impressed by the Blues passing. Exceptional work to get it from the defensive zone, most of the time through the neutral zone with a single pass. Really well done.
There's a chance and a shot, and another save by Binghamton. And he'll cover again with 4:07 to go in the first.
As we mentioned, both of these teams are expansion teams this season. monkey work is the Dallas Stars picked up this team in the draft, and the Blues being controlled by Mr. Glass, who has been playing in the football league for quite a while under the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and done exceptionally well there. Was trying his hand here at hockey with the St. Louis Blues.
Well, so far so good, as they're unfortunately trailing in this game, but still lots of hockey still to go. And here's number 91, big Tyler Seguin in the face-off circle, and he wins it. He does that so well every night. And here he comes, Seguin up to his winger now, trying to get it over the line. Dallas controlling, but now it's St. Louis once again. St. Louis, there's shot, and it's rushed in, and Benjamin gets knocked in, but thankfully there was a whistle, and the Stars can breathe a sigh of relief there.
That looked very similar to the goal that went in against the Blues. This time traveling right between Bishop's legs, but he's able to pinch it and get the whistle.
All right, face-off is won again by the Stars here, and a potential 4-on-2 the other way. Big shot, and that goes well wide of the net. And here's Thomas out controlling.
That's a penalty.
And now the Stars control, and I think there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a major penalty for Bourne.
Brutal. That looked like a charging, boarding, hitting from behind mix. Absolutely brutal. Dangerous play. No way he could protect himself. He's going to sit in the locker room for the rest of this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blake Como, one of the proud Stars here. But now St. Louis goes to a 5-minute major power play, which means they can continue to score here as many times as they want over the next 5 minutes, and they're offside.
A nice little dump out of the zone. I expect to see a lot of that right now from the Stars. Just get rid of the puck, keep it out of their own zone, and see what happens here to try and fight off this 5-minute.
All right, face-off is won by the St. Louis Blues, and here's O'Neill. O'Neill controlling, but the Stars do a good job there controlling him in the boards, and it's behind Bishop, and now the centering pass doesn't get through, and the Stars clear only to center ice, where they will control here. Shiffin rolls, trying to get it free, and it looks like another cross-check, but that wasn't called. And there's Perry over to his winger now, trying to get across, screens and a shot, and a pad save answer by Bishop. Good save there by Bishop to hold it to 1-0 with 15 to go in the first period. Skating it out. Dallas controlling now. 3:24 to go in the major power play. 2 seconds, and that is offside.
Really great work. More of what I was saying earlier with great stick work on Dallas' side, great passing on the Blues side. You're getting some saucer passes. That cross-crease saucer pass was wicked sick. Didn't connect this time as the goalie beat him, but really well done by both these teams so far in the first.
All right, and the faceoff was won, but no cigar. So that is how we'll end it. The Stars with the 1-0 lead, but the Blues have still much power play time. When we come back in the end of this period, they will start with a fresh sheet of ice, and we'll start with the rest of their power play. So we'll take a look at some stats from period number 1.
Big shout out over on Mixer to all of the people. The huge community focus here coming out, hosting. We got Slippy, Crafty, Batgirl, Langel, Slangel, Steel, and Shane's Gaming, the former TPCHL champion of Season 1, and the only champion so far in TPCHL. Lots of good stats here. Dallas out on top in shots, time on attack. Really well done so far. You know, being out hit. But that's not going to be too pivotal if they have the lead here. That's what they want to hold on to. I think with some good hitting, Stars could really turn the tide severely in their favor. Right now, really even. And as I say that, a host by Travis as well. Thank you so much for sharing, everybody.
All right, so 3:10 to go in the major power play for the St. Louis Blues, and has deflected into the third round of the crowd. So lucky kid number 8 in row 3 gets that one there. All right, here is Pavlon on the faceoff, and it is won by the Blues all the way back, unfortunately for them, and they will have to regroup in their own zone now. Here's St. Louis on the line. Breakdown for the Stars, and it's almost knocked to the net, and I think there's a penalty shot coming up.
And in this league, penalty shot, you control the goalie when you're the defending team. So we're going to see a true one-on-one, and that's why they call this the most exciting play in hockey.
Schwartz against Benjamin scores! Schwartz ties the game at 1!
Whole lot of speed, a little deke move, and the goalie was turned around backwards by the time it was in the back of the net. Very, very well done. It really ups the stakes when you're doing a shootout, when you're doing a power, what's that thing called?
Penalty shot.
A penalty. Thank you.
There you go.
A penalty shot.
And a save by Pingleton. And we'll have no further play. While we have a quick second, we'd like to thank our patrons, Meter, who is my co-host tonight, Dino, Slippy, Travis, Taco, and Steel, and Bama. Thank you very, very much for your patron this season. Very, very much appreciated. All right, so once we have it over the line now, and it is deflected, and Dallas sends it all the way out to center ice, and it is controlled by the St. Louis Blues. And there's a shot, and a big save by Bishop.
Really good take in, really good shot on. This penalty's almost killed. They did let up a goal in this penalty kill, but if they can finish this out, killing it without letting up any more goals and without using up the rest of their energy, I think they're going to consider this one a victory.
Absolutely. And it is lobbed out of the zone, and it is controlled by Schwartz. He is the one with the goal. Back to Schwinn. Shot pad save made by Bishop, and it is skated out almost by Dallas, but it's controlled by Schwinn. Schwinn, centering pass, and it is stopped as Schwartz was stopped by the pad of Bishop. Rebound is controlled by Dallas and sent all the way out, but 45 to go, and St. Louis right back over the line, and that shot blocked by 3 Stars, and that is again cleared. And here's Dunn. Dunn to Schwartz. Schwartz, big shot! Blocker saved by Bishop. Back to Dunn. Dunn, shot! Blocker saved by his defenseman, and the lucky kid in Rowie gets that souvenir.
What a huge play by the Stars defense. They're just putting their entire bodies on the line. These guys are going to wake up with welts, but as long as they wake up with the victory, that's all that's going to matter to them.
All right, there's a shot. And a save, and another save on the doorstep by Bishop. And he's looks a wraparound try, and it is skated out by the Stars. 2-on-2, and the penalty, the major one, is over. So other than the penalty shot goal, no damage on that 5-minute major power play. And here's Strawford with a breakaway of his own. Strawford, saved by Bishop. Rebound by Sagan. Sagan over the line. Looks for pass in front. Pad save made by Binghamton. And it's skated out again by Strawford, and a blocker save by Bishop. And the Stars control. They're in their zone over the line, and that will be an icing.
Little miscommunication there by the Stars, but overall, they're moving the puck nicely. They're getting some good shots on. Both these teams are. This is really evenly matched. This is a really exciting hockey game.
Absolutely, Meter. All right, the face-off is won, and the St. Louis Blues with another shot from a weird angle, and it's stopped by Bishop and Hook.
Sometimes those weird angles really work out. You know, the goalie's not expecting it, or there's somebody standing in his path of vision, in his line of vision. So, yeah, it never hurts to take a shot on net. You never know what's going to go in.
All right, Sagan wins his faceoff. He does that so well for the Dallas Stars here. Here's Dunn trying to get it over the line, and is by Strawford. Strawford with a man breaking, didn't get it to him, and it's now controlled by the Stars. And it is now intercepted. And now here's Bakeoff. Bakeoff with a shot. It looked like it hit the goalpost and went wide. And now here come the St. Louis Blues trying to get it out with 11:50 to go. In period number 2, we are tied with an offside.
A little pass there from the boards and just a little too hot. The Blues had to go offsides in order to catch up to that one. But overall, still extremely well done, and what a hard shot that was on the Stars side. Holy cow.
And there's another offside, so we will do it again.
A little bit out of sync.
And that's what these games are for, to get everybody ready for the regular season.
Absolutely. This is effectively our preseason. It is a single elimination tournament, and there is a title on the line. But regardless of that, it is still technically our preseason.
Yep, title on the line. So here's Granov. Granov behind the net, trying to get it free. Here is Dunn. Dunn to Schwartz with the goal for the St. Louis Blues. And here is Dallas at the corner, trying to get it free, not able to. And now it's starting up to Schwinn to Schwartz. Schwartz on the line, trying to get it back to Fuck, but he's offside. And then we'll have another face-off. With 9:47 to go, we are still tied at 1.
I like that idea. Not enough teams are passing to the point in general, especially in the EA NHL 20 game. You don't see a lot of the point work, and that's a real fundamental that if you can get it down, it's going to be solid.
Absolutely. All right, the puck is out behind Bishop, and it's controlled by the St. Louis Blues. Here's Falk with a shot, and that goes well wide. And it is taken out by the Stars, and here is the St. Louis Blues, who are again offside.
More really good defensive work by the Stars, putting the body on the line, getting the body between the puck and the goal. That's what you want from your defense. You want him to stay all over the guy with the puck and keep in position.
All right, here's the Stars on the line. There's a shot. Oh, and the St. Louis Blues player deflected it to the corner. Lucky for him. And here is Boza. Boza with a chance. He is to the corner, and it's a stick save by Bishop. The rebound is to the corner and controlled by the Stars. Here is Johansson over to the point man, and it's skated again into the St. Louis zone, and it's controlled there. And here is Thomas over to Steen. Steen back to Thomas, trying to get it ready to score! It's 2-1 St. Louis Blues!
The Blues do such a good job of holding on to momentum. And that's what I think this drive right here really shows. It started off in the defensive zone, and he was able to hold momentum despite the fact his stick was touched several times by multiple different people. Here, just moving the puck in the right direction, keeping guys moving forward, keeping the puck moving forward. You know, you can get bumped here and there, you can get touched. The puck can go loose for a second, but as long as it keeps moving in the right direction, you're going to end up with a good shot on goal. And here, able to beat the keeper with a beautiful backhand.
Absolutely. And I've seen a lot better goaltending by the St. Louis Blues since their goaltending coach is now former NHL goalie Marty Brodeur, which is a very interesting move on its own. And now the St. Louis Blues with a 2-1 lead here late in period number 2. They control in the neutral zone, and it's controlled once again by the Stars, but now back to O'Reilly for the Blues. Back to the point it goes, and it's skated all the way down, and this will not be an icing. And now the St. Louis Blues will hit it all the way down. This will be an icing on the touch-up.
And just barely beat him out there. It looked like some good hustle on the part of the Blues. But because of that icing, they're not going to get to switch out their guys, and they are starting to look pretty tired out there. We'll see if that comes into play.
Let's see if Dallas can take advantage of it. And they lose the faceoff, so St. Louis will control, but Dallas has a shot, saved by Bishop, and the rebound is controlled by the Blues. And now the Stars control in their own zone, able to get that change that you talked about. And now they have fresh skaters on the ice. And here's Hintz with a shot. That goes wide. And with the Stars trailing now, we'll have to see how they adjust their play. And there's a shot! Oh, that deflected. I thought that was in the back of the net. It fooled me.
It's like some tripping. This one's going to go against the Blues. The puck over here in the corner, and he's just trying to poke it as it bounces off, but the stick between the legs pulling back, that's gonna end up in a tripping call every single time. And with 2 minutes now, good opportunity for Dallas to tie this one up before the end of the second.
Absolutely. All right, face-off is won by the Stars by Sagan, and there's a shot right in on Banton, and he's gonna.
Good cover. I'm seeing, they have passed it out. Both goalies have passed it out a little bit, but they're not abusing it. They're not doing it in dangerous situations. They're holding on to the puck, and that's something you like to see. We haven't seen that too much in this league. It's kind of refreshing to see that here.
Absolutely. Because when you do see it, it hurts you more than it doesn't. But anyway, here come the Stars now. They are on the power play. They also trail 2-1. Here is the Stars from the circle. Looking for it. Back to Buzin. Back to Kingston. Shot! And it's ripped over the top and right by Binghamton, but thankfully not in the net. Might have hit the top of the crossbar. And it's shot all the way down. with 1:15 to go in the second period. And the Stars, here is Sagan up the wing and it's in the circle back to Sagan, and he still controls it to Pavilion, and there's a shot and a save by Binghamton, and again he will cover.
Good eyes by Binghamton to hold on to that one, and to see that puck go across the ice there. It kind of snuck past. A lesser goalie might not have seen that, but this guy's so good at what he does, gets over in position, and is easily able to make that save.
All right, the puck is lobbed all the way down, and by Bishop, who will have to play it to his defenseman, and it is controlled by the Blues. And 5 seconds, and one shot, score! 3-1 St. Louis! That's Schwartz with his second of the night!
And that's what we were talking about with that passing it out. That wasn't a super dangerous situation. It's just a bad pass out as far as communication goes. He passed it out and they made it all the way to the corner. The Blues were able to hustle, get there, and start an attack, a little shot on, and then they had a guy there for the rebound, put it right in the net, reached right over the side of the goalie. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. We just talked about it, too. So Schwartz with 2 tonight. St. Louis with a 3-1 lead late in the second period, 4.4 seconds to go, and they win the face-off, and it's done, and it's controlled and lobbed all the way out. And that will do it for period number 2 here in Dallas. They trail the St. Louis Blues 3-1. Let's see what happens in the locker room. Meter, take it away with our second period stats.
And I mean, that goal right there at the very end is such a huge difference maker to what's going to happen here coming out of the locker room and the conversation in the locker room. Right now, in favor of St. Louis is most things. It looks like the time on attack is in favor of Dallas, and the passing for Dallas is very good, over 80%. That's good passing. That's where you want it. Pretty much everything else in favor of St. Louis, and you, of course, have the 15 penalty minutes against Dallas. That's a huge difference maker. It really can tire out your team, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with what's gone on here.
It absolutely could be. All right, Sagan again, Schwinn on this face-off, and it is won by. Back to the defenseman now, and Stars control. Here's Schwinn again. And
another penalty against Dallas.
Oh, no,
that's
sorry,
a
penalty coming up.
Got his stick in there and tripped him up, just trying to break up the play. They've done so well with their stick tonight, poking, stick lifting, but this was absolutely needless. He had no chance to play that puck with that player, so got to be a little more disciplined with the stick. You don't want to start off while trailing on a penalty kill. You just got to clear it at this point and try and reserve some of that energy. And it's a good opportunity for the Blues to take a lot of energy out of the Stars.
Absolutely. And here's Schwartz looking for the hat trick, not able to get it, and it is controlled by the Stars in their own zone. Having a little trouble here getting it out now, and usually just firing at the length is usually the best idea. And now the St. Louis Blues will regroup. Here is Schwinn. Schwinn over the line. Schwinn behind the net, and he is given to Schwartz. Schwartz back to the point, and a shot save made by Bishop. The rebound is there, and then the save by Bishop. And it's to the point. And now Dallas sends it the length of the ice. With 14 to go in the St. Louis power play. 3-1 Blues with 17:35 to go in regulation time. And here is a shot from the point rebound. Oh, the St. Louis Blues almost had it right there. And here's Schwinn. Schwinn back to the point. And it's deflected by one of the players. And now it is at neutral ice where Seka, the penalty person who's just out of the box, sends it in. And now it's controlled by the Blues. Right now they're playing a little keep away. And here's O'Reilly. O'Reilly gets bumped by the Dallas Stars. And it is back in over the line, and here's O'Reilly again, knocks it in. This should be an icing, and is not touched up by St. Louis first. Good hustle there. And the Stars, here's Steen over the line for St. Louis, and will regroup for the Stars. Here's Sagan, back to Don. Shot save! Oh, and St. Louis had to be careful there, almost put it in their own net. And here's Sequast. Sequast trying to get it in. And one of the Blues bumped into Bishop, and it is in on Binghamton, who does get into the corner boards, and it is out of the zone. And here is St. Louis. Here's Bazaka. Bazaka twists at the line and tries to send it in, not able to. With 12:15 to go, 3-1 Blues. Here's Sagan, and he's bumped, and it is controlled once again by the St. Louis Blues as Bavosky, and it is all the way back into the Dallas zone. Once again, if you're watching us on Facebook, thank you very much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button right now, because we still have a lot more hockey and football to come your way. And it is in the corner now, and the St. Louis Blues control it and not able to get it, and it's offside, and there was a shot on Bishop, but that probably wouldn't have counted, as that was offside warning. And now the Stars skidded out now, and back come the St. Louis Blues here, and now the Dallas Stars on the line. Here's Fury with a shot, and it's stopped. The rebound is shot just wide, and it is out of the zone. 2-on-1 the other way, broken up by the Stars. Power play, St. Louis.
That's maybe the third or fourth tripping call I've seen where you're behind, the monkey work is behind the opposing player with the puck and sticks out his stick anyway. Sometimes, if you have a guy with a long enough stick, you can reach around, you can control the tip of your stick with that skill stick, reach around and poke that puck off, but not when you have that much distance. You've got to have control, especially when you're trailing in a game.
Well, Meter, you're the only one who has that player in the NHL with Zdeno Chara, to be honest with you, as you're the owner of the Boston Bruins.
He does have a very long stick.
Yes, he does. All right, so here come the St. Louis Blues. Over the line they come. 3-1 is the score, 7:40 to go in regulation time. St. Louis passes it back, and Binghamton decides not to get it. And a little miscommunication by the Stars there, and now St. Louis skating it in, and here is the Stars, and here is Schwartz back to his point man, and his shot is blocked by a couple of Stars, and it looks like the Stars controlling it now with 6:35 to go in regulation time. There's a shot, and that just missed the far post, and it looks like another penalty is coming up.
The Blues with a tripping penalty back in the Stars' defensive zone. Just got his stick in there and trying to poke that one away as they were fighting over it in the corner, and just swept right under his feet. Down to the ice goes the Stars. Into the box goes the Blues.
Yep, Jaden Schwartz with 2 of the 3 goals tonight for the St. Louis Blues. And he sits in the penalty box, and now the Stars have an ample opportunity to get back into this hockey game. At the point, shot, they scored! They did it just there with a 1-2 on the other side, and the Stars cut the lead in half. It's 3-2.
What a beautiful pass from the left boards across through the air on a saucer to get past the first stick, lands on the ice, fighting over it with a defender, and still puts it past the goalie on the right side just over his shoulder. Absolutely exceptional work by the Stars and monkey work. I am so impressed with that goal right there, and that is an absolute game changer. No more are we down by 2. The proximate goal has been hit into the back of the net. 3-2. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a power play goal for the Dallas Stars, and now with a 1-goal deficit, we'll see how the Stars play. And of course, Tyler Seguin on the ice now. He has done so much for the Dallas Stars since coming over here. And there's a shot and a save made by Bishop, and he has to cover with 2 St. Louis Blues waiting for that rebound.
A really good shot on. I'm very interested to see how the Blues are going to answer after that goal right there. They have a couple of options. They can really play protective, or they can go to get that second goal and try and put a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think they were already playing a little bit of that, to be honest with you. Here's Pavaco to the point, and here come the Stars. Over the line they come, looking for the equalizer, not able to get it for the St. Louis Blues were there. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill has his point, and it's stopped by the defenseman of the Dallas Stars and skidded out. This might fall. Nope, does not fall to icing. He was past the red line, And here's the St. Louis Blues controlling more. Time comes off that big scoreboard clock, which reads now 3:29, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Blues.
Looks like he wanted to pass that one out, but thought better of it, and very good thought on that. That was a dangerous situation. Let's see the face-off instead.
Absolutely. All right, the faceoff is won by the Stars, and here is, and they block it at the line. Potential 2-on-1, 3-on-2 the other way now. Stars controlling, looking for the equalizer, trying to get it in. Now they're in deeper. Here's Jockin. Jockin back to number 12. And I thought he had it stayed in, but couldn't keep it onside. And we have another faceoff.
Really close, really good attempt to keep that one in and get a shot on at the same time. It looked like a pretty good shot too. So good work by the Stars, just not this time.
Yep. All right, here's Falk over to Bazaka, and it is stopped by the Stars. Here's another shot, and that's over the top of Bishop. And now it's controlled once again by the Stars rather. And it's a shot actually on net from halfway across the ice. They made a shot on that, and Binghamton had to make the save, and now 2-on-1 the other way. And a shot saved by Bishop. Rebound to the corner, and now controlled by the Stars. Still looking for that equalizer under a minute to go, regulation time. Stars need one. Shot! They just missed! Rebound shot! Saved by Binghamton. Rebound, they have it. Trying to look for Sagan in the front. Shot! Save made by Binghamton. And there's a rebound. Still control. Stars. And Falk finally skates it out and hits the boards as hard as he can. Tired legs for both teams. Stars regrouping, looking for Sagan, gets it to him. Trying on the other way, has his man breaking, trying to get it in. Oh, the save by Binghamton there. Done, shot, the save by Binghamton with 10 to go in regulation. And the St. Louis Blues skid it out. Empty net on one side. 9 to go, and a penalty coming up with 9.1 to go regulation.
Both these teams playing so hard right now, and you can see it in this penalty right here. He needed to get that poke, and only 9 seconds left. This is going to be a rocky finish. Let's see how it ends up.
All right, faceoff is won by the Stars. They have to go the other way. 5 seconds to go, regulation time. Skating it out all the way out, and that unfortunately will do it. But the St. Louis Blues have defeated the Dallas Stars with a final score of 3-2, and will move on to face the Boston Bruins, I believe, your team leader. So maybe a little scouting from this game, I think.
Well, I'm really excited for that match because this is a really good team. They played some solid. Their passing is really, really exceptional. I saw some of the hitting that I was talking about there in the third by the Stars, and I think it did make a bit of a difference in the third. They tried for some of that hitting at the end of the first and all through the second, and they were missing a lot of their hits, which was causing the opposite effect. It was causing a lot more issues, and I think it did cause one of those goals, or at least help allude to it. But in the end, exceptional work by both teams. Wow, 31 shots to 25, hits just barely in favor of Dallas. Both these teams very, very comparable. St. Louis did a great job with possessing the puck, getting good shots on net, and getting those faceoffs, and 21 penalty minutes against Dallas. If they can get their penalties under wraps, it's going to give them more rested players. They're going to have to do less line changes. And, of course, man advantages when they did score on one of those power plays, on one of the 4 power plays they had. So get your penalties under wraps. Otherwise, exceptional game by both these guys. Both these guys, such great additions to the league. Welcome to the league, and congratulations to the Blues on heading to the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I saw was just, again, it looked like the St. Louis Blues had it. They kind of relaxed a little too much, I think. And the Stars came back, and they came back hard. And, they did what they did very well. And again, like you said, hats off to them. And again, they're going to go to the next round. And now again, St. Louis against Boston. We'll have to see when that game is. But that's going to be a really interesting matchup. You going all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and now on your heels here into round number 2.
Absolutely. I'm really excited for this tournament. I'm really excited to go up against the Blues. And on Saturday, we're going to have two more games. The first round of this TPCHL tournament will be decided on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. If you're not already, follow us over on Facebook, facebook.com/slash TPC Sports Live. TPC Sports .live is the website, and of course on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thanks Nitro for calling the game with me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Well, for all of us here at TPCHL, I am Nitro6003 from Meter, and we'll see you guys in the next either hockey or football game. And again, thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Once again, your final score, the St. Louis Blues 3, the Dallas Stars 2. Good night, all.